road that I have selected for my first time driving in India. This road is full of potholes, full of challenges. So I think this is a great experience for an intermediate level driver like me who's been out for so long. I think this is a great ground to practice on, and this is the car that I'm going to work on. This is a full manual car with gear changes and everything, so you must continue watching me. Yeah, it's a manual car. This is what I'm going to put my hands on first, and then I have already shown you the road that I'm actually going to practice because I am an intermediate level. I already have some sort of experience in India, but due to my practice in Canada, I'm kind of off my rules and regulations, so I need to practice that a little bit.
It's an opposite side driving, so that's what I need to practice a lot on. Let's go get into this and see how it goes.
So this is what we have here: accelerate, brake and clutch. And I tend to use a V direction, my right feet for accelerate and brake and my left feet for the clutch control. In Canada, actually, I'm very habitual of doing automatic a lot. I don't do manual. So my right feet is always working, and that's what it is for everybody mostly. But here, since most of the cars are manual, we go for V direction and left feet for clutch, right feet for accelerate and brake. But it depends from person to person. So I'm going to show you something really exciting that I noticed when I was entering this car, and that's this thing here. I thought this is to protect theft or something, because we have a lot of cases of theft anywhere in India or wherever. But my brother told me that this is for self-defense on the ways when you go to driving in the villages or on the roads that are very scarce, so you might need something for self-defense. Now, I don't know how good it is to keep it in your car for your defense, but I think when the rarest conditions comes up and you need to use something like this, it's better you keep something. When I was in Canada, I would keep a hammer with me in my truck to protect myself. So I would highly recommend, if you're a woman especially and you're driving on the roads by yourself, you're a solo driver, you like to travel, explore, keep something with yourself for your own defense. So this is one thing that can help you somewhere. So, do you think there is anything you would like to add? Because I had a lot of fun after so long. Do you think there is any difference between Canadian driving and Indian driving or anything like that?
So yes, what I feel is, you have heard this phrase that Indian driver can drive at any place or any road, right?
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of it because India is having that much variety of roads in their own country that you didn't find it anywhere in the world. Because India have, in every 500 kilometer you find beautiful roads, you find some different trains, you find snow, you find everything in one city, one country.
Yeah.
And this is uniqueness of India. So when Indian driver is driving it in any country, they are already trained like this way. So what I feel is that this is something which you are also going to enjoy when we are going to road trip.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, there is a phrase in Canada especially that Indian drivers are the worst. Do you wanna actually add something to it?
Yeah, there are some people who are very jealous of some talents.
I think I'm gonna add it to that. You see what kind of roads we drive on. It's so uneven terrain, so many things coming, so many challenges. There's cows coming, there's dogs coming on your way. So you have to be observant and you have to be rapid in your reactions. So I think when we go in a country like Canada, it's so simple for us that we are so habitual of certain things. I think it's the habit difference that takes us time to adapt to the new country driving styles. That's why so many accidents happen with the new drivers when they go to a different country like Canada or US, other than driving in India.
Okay, so generally what people do is people either brake and clutch it or clutch it and brake it, and most of the time they put their foot in clutch. This is called clutch driving.
Okay.
So there are two things you have to learn. One, you don't need to do clutch driving. You always have to put your feet on the rest model, and you just not need to do anything else.
Okay.
And this is very much easy because otherwise you will just damage your clutch very soon in your car. And the second thing is when you put a gear and you have to stop the car, if you put the brake first, you will get a bump on the road.
Okay.
If you put the clutch first and then the brake, you are damaging your clutch plates, and also you are giving more effort to your feet. So you'll be tired soon. In the traffic, you'll be tired very soon. So what I feel best for me in the place where we have a lot of traffic is use a neutral drive.
Okay.
You just need to, what you have to do is you have to keep some patience. You can know that is there red light after 100 meters. So in 20 meter, you just put it on neutral and leave everything behind. You just keep your left feet ready to put, or right feet ready to put the brake if needed. Otherwise, you just relax and go like this. You are very relaxed. You can just drive it like this. You can talk to your passenger. You can see the view, and just you slowly push the brakes.
Okay.
And this is how you take care of the baby.
Okay, sounds good. So that was amazing, but there is something new that I have learned which most people actually do not work a lot on here in the city, because we have a lot of things going on, a lot of braking going on. We tend to use our clutch a lot of times. So what I have learned is that if you drive on a neutral, that gives you a good flow and your car doesn't shut down a lot every time you stop in the city, you make turns, you adjust in the speed. So it's kind of very good suggestion if you drive in the neutral. So that was some fun ride today, my first actual drive on the Indian roads. For more exciting stuff, let's stay tuned with me, because I am going to bring a lot of adventure in mountains and hills and whatnot. So see you again.